Hello, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back. So, a few days ago, we saw a report about Sean Diddy Combs' son, Justin Combs, facing a new lawsuit over unpaid debt amidst his father's legal trouble. And the internet was like, yes, we can see Diddy's kids are as problematic as he is, and yada, yada, yada. But sometimes we have to give grace because things happen and they're young, just as how poor people's kids makes mistakes. Money does not eliminate mistakes out of people's life. And if you read the details regarding Justin Combs leasing this car, this Porsche, you would understand that there was something that he clearly did not understand. Now, let's get into it, because according to reports, we heard that Diddy's son Justin Combs is facing a lawsuit exceeding $190,000 due to unpaid car payments. Now, according to the blast, in June, Porsche Leasing Limited took legal actions against Diddy's son, alleging he violated the terms of their agreement. Recently, the company requested the court to issue a default judgment against Justin Combs, while his legal team contended that the lawsuit stemmed from a significant misunderstanding. And I believe so too. You know, when you want to grow up too fast, too quick, and I don't need to ask dad, I don't need to ask mom, I want to prove to them that I got this. And then they go back scrambling to mom, scrambling to dad for help. Not because these are, Justin is Diddy's kids. It doesn't mean that we're going to accuse him of things that, we don't know of. I'm not going to do that, right? Let's give grace until there's evidence enough to start pointing fingers, okay? No, the report indicated that Porsche Leasing Limited arranged a lease for a brand new Bentley Bentayga V8 with Justin and his DC Holdings Group in January 2022. No, Justin, you have a DC Holdings Group. You have to read the fine print. But let's continue. They're saying that as a part of the agreement, Diddy's son committed to making 42 monthly payments of $3,365.23. However, Justin violated the contract by neglecting to make a payment due on December 2023. Now, the leasing company clarified that according to the terms of their contract, they are entitled to demand the full balance owed if a default takes place. Now, therefore, there is no due owing and unpaid from the defendant. The approximate sum of $172,601.43 plus additional charges pursuant to the terms of the agreement. Interest accrues from December 2023 at the legal rate of 10% per annum until paid in full, the lawsuit states. So, for each payment that he misses, for each annual payment that he misses, there is a 10% per annum on top of the agreed initial rate, right? Because he would have made 42 monthly payments of $3,365.23. So we're looking at 10% of that, which is going to take us somewhere about maybe $300 and something. So if you check that $300 and something at 42, plus they may have other fees and stuff. That's why he's owing so much. Now, also, we've heard the allegation that Sean Diddy Combs, has cut off, these boys. So basically, when you say that your kids are of a particular age, you have given them all the tools necessary for survival in life. And even though you have money, you're not going to spoil them, because if you cushion their every fall, they're not going to learn how to become independent. Chances are this is what Sean Diddy Combs might have wanted to do for these kids. But I know that because Diddy is being thrown, in the pit, because there's so much that he has done, people are going to see his every move as selfish and all of that. But I think that even the average citizen does this. I don't see him, leaving the kids to stand up on their own as being selfish. I believe it's what parents do when they want the kids to just basically learn about life, learn how to make money, and to be more responsible. Now, guys, there are some more details in the lawsuit, but we just went through the pertinent details. Now, they're saying that his lawyer is currently in discussion with the company to settle all the payments. So he's going to come up with the money to settle this payment up front. Maybe the father is going to give him this money now because you know that the father has been in the media a lot, and the father would want to mitigate any damage and image to what is already being levied against him. So maybe the family is stepping in. We don't know if, Justin has this money for himself. He could be that he has the money and he is coming up with it. We don't know where it's going to come from, but he's going to make the payment in full. And his legal team is in discussion with the company to close out that transaction. Well, guys, I saw this, thought it would be a good share, especially knowing what is going on with Sean Diddy Combs. I know that there's so many different stories and all of that, but it's going to be interesting to see how these kids pivot without having the father's money, power, and influence. It's going to be really interesting to see, how they come from this and what they do for themselves, how they cope going forward. No, it's your time to chime in. What are your thoughts? I know you guys have something to say, so be sure to leave a comment. It's free. Give a thumbs up. It's free. And remember, subscribe. It is also free. Now stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.